public portion is open. Would anybody like to comment on any topic? Go ahead.
I'm not giving my name, I'm not giving my address, I'm not gonna surrender my Fourth Amendment right to exercise my first. The 3 minutes is not enough time, that's completely garbage. I should have done what he did and started speaking on the resolutions just to make some sort of comment, but I'm here tonight as I'm an investigative reporter, journalist. And if I want to share my credentials with any of you, I will, but I'm not going to right now. I'm here tonight because there's some connections in Dover, which is a town that I've been investigating for the last few months, and his connections are you, Mr. Cohen. Richard Gonzalez, he was a sergeant, he was 25 years public service, and I just read 3 days ago that now Dover, you are you're gonna sue the man because of the whistleblower lawsuit. So that's why I'm here, and I'm going to be investigating you guys. I seen online there's another active whistleblower lawsuit with the former clerk, and it has involvement with the police chief. So is this town trying to stop whistleblowing? You know, I see the mayor, Mr. Mayor, if I can call you Mr. Mayor, we see the mayor was involved in a lawsuit with the police chief a few years ago. Same chief is listed in this whistleblower lawsuit. And I researched it, and you know, the chief was being suspended with pay. The lieutenant out there just tried to clarify it and tried to say he wasn't given pay, but he clarified it. He was getting paid. He was being paid, but he tried to lie and say that he wasn't being paid. But you know, I did some more research on the mayor, and on LinkedIn I saw that there was an announcement that you got hired for a company called Worthington. And does Worthington have a whistleblower policy? Do they protect whistleblowers? You know, there's a lot of shady stuff going on here. And do any of the companies that the rest of you work for, do you guys have any whistleblower policies to protect victims? Because what I think we need to do is come back here with the whole herd, the whole troops, and investigate all of you guys. Because there's something don't smell right. So, and then in the agenda you have the give yourselves pay. None of you deserve pay, not with all the stuff that's going on. My focus mainly has been on Dover and Union City, and there's a lot of corruption going on in both those towns. And clearly we have a lot of stuff going on here too, so I think we need to start focusing here more. And you all need to be investigated thoroughly. And I find 30 seconds left, this is a complete joke. None of you guys deserve any pay. None of you deserve any pay. So I want to investigate all of you. All the companies that you work for, find out what's going on. We'll come back here with all the troops, one phone call, get them all here. Investigate all you. I don't know why Megan can't look at me in the face the whole time. No, I'm just wondering why. Can't look at me. It's really weird. Just the rest of you are looking at me. Now you do. Interesting.
Anybody else?
Now she's staring at me.
The man had over 25 years of public service in Dover, and because it was in the agreement to shut him up, to make sure he doesn't, who cares if he went on a Facebook page and said this and that, my town sucks. Who cares? Now you're going to go after his livelihood? This is a guy who served over 25 years in public service in Dover, and you're going after him?
Like I said, he signed an agreement. So it's a breach of contract claim. It's all in the public document.
No, it's just
so we'll see how that.
So let me ask you this. If one of P. Diddy's victims signed a non-disclosure agreement, and now that all the truth is coming out, if one of them came out and said the truth too, are you telling me even a sexual assault victim could be retaliated against the state?
The statements he made were false.
I think.
What were the opinions?
I think it's clear that when he signed that agreement in 2015, that the statements that he's made over the last year, he would have known that they're negative or disparaging about members of the governing body, which is, it's all in the lawsuit, it's all set forth in the lawsuit. It's a breach of contract claim. You know, we'll see how the judge rules on it.
You know, God forbid him say something like the mayor doesn't even live in town.
I don't want it. Yes.
The mayor's not even a resident. He makes a statement that's true. And then we go after him?
Oh, here, let me.
The examples that are in the
You know what's going on.
The examples that are in the lawsuit are appended. It's obviously going to be public hearing. And we'll see how it comes out. It's going to be interesting.
Lieutenant, I would like this man arrested.
Disgrace what's going on.
to Richard.
Arrest this man.
Well,
Who cares what he says?
I respect your right to be a reporter.
Mayor
and-
Don's a
and-
piece of shit.
Well,
Where's the cops? I want to make an. Oh, now the cops are gone. If there was such a threat, why are they gone now? They know we want to make our IA complaint.
The lieutenant, the two officers, Mr. Mayor, the two officers that were here, they said and did everything that wrong. Everything that you could possibly do wrong, they did wrong.
Mr. Mayor, will you invite me on your podcast just to find out what the truth about the American flag ban incident?
I haven't been doing it, but
Okay.
yeah, we can do that, man. I don't really
Okay.
know anything about your town, man. I go to that meeting just for entertainment.
I want to
but-
be clear.
Okay.
I keep saying, nobody should be involved. Nobody should have constant.
Are we gonna allow the cannabis business? Sorry, we're not gonna interrupt.
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Certainly.
All I'm saying is that,
Certainly.
simple, ready? That's cool. I'm willing to invest, obviously, as you said.
I'm gonna go do an IA
A lot of
complaint.
money to make the town. Don't fight all at once. Left hand on the Bible.
It's better the other way.
So just repeat after me. Yeah, repeat after me, then just for your name, you say your name. Ready? I
John Alite,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of councilman
of councilman
for the borough of Englishtown
for the borough of Englishtown
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
and that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
I will bear true faith and
allegiance,
to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and the State of New Jersey,
and the State of New Jersey,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
John Alite is a former member of the Gambino crime family. He invited News 12 New Jersey's Chris Keating into his home to talk about his new job and the old one.
You're likely wondering, is John Alite, a former member of the Gambino crime family who used to work for John Gotti and did prison time, truly right for the Englishtown Borough Council?
I don't blame him for saying it. I would say the same thing, to be honest. People are going to judge you.
At 62, Alite is admittedly embarrassed about the first half of his life.
There's no way I can erase the first part. I wish I could, but you can't.
He served 14 years in prison after getting caught up in a wide-reaching mob bust for extortion, murder, and drugs. Alite would eventually testify against the Gottis. Since then, he's turned it around, written books about his mafia life, and been a motivational speaker with a message of, don't follow my old path, follow my new one.
So they bring me in to talk to kids because I lived it. I know what they're going through as an inner city kid. And I try to push them in the right direction.
Now, he's a lot like others here in Englishtown. He's a dad of 5 who showed us multiple shrines at his Main Street home to his one daughter, Chelsea, who at 30 lost her life to a pill laced with fentanyl.
These are her paintings. She painted the universe a lot.
The Dangers of Drugs is a platform he'll push as he enters politics, with the goal of someday running for Congress, even though he has trouble finding respect for those in those seats.
I hate to say this. I think 70% of them are corrupt. I think their agenda, they're still committing crimes. I stopped committing them a while ago.
Alite was appointed to the council after 2 seats opened. And as far as Mayor Daniel Francisco is concerned, Alite does fit the mold.
He knows a lot of people in the business community, knows a lot of people in the political movement. He's a guy that gives back his time to do a lot of talks with police departments, federal agencies, does a lot of drug outreach.
The mayor believes in second chances, and Alite is in the middle of his right now. In Englishtown, I'm Chris Keating, News 12 New Jersey.